Welcome in. It is the local and community issues and answers right here with Jonathan Lawson. And I'm so thankful to have in the studio today Miss Kelly Burton. She is the representative from the Baptist Family Fitness Center and the Baptist Regional Medical Center. Welcome in, Kelly.
Thanks for having me this morning.
And you know, we're going to talk about something that's very dear to my heart, physical fitness, because you know, a lot of people don't understand the importance of physical activity. Can you tell us a little bit about how important it is?
Well, I've been teaching Zumba and Aqua Zumba for about 5 years, and usually most people think of physical fitness as their New Year's resolution, something I'm going to do, I'm going to start out right. They do good for about 6 weeks, and then they get distracted and they stop exercising. Most people think it's so they can look good in their clothes, and that's one aspect of it, but it's about having better health with exercise.
Right, and there is so many people that don't realize what exercise affects. It affects your heart, your lungs, your whole body and well-being, you know.
Right. By starting exercise at a young age, even with children, particularly women, when you talk about lifting weights and exercise, women are afraid to lift weights because they're afraid they're going to get big bulky muscles. But weightlifting exercise, particular if you start young, can prevent a lot of health issues later on in life, like osteoporosis, high blood pressure, diabetes. But if you start young and get it part of your daily routine, it's not such a big chore as if you just start every January a new program.
Right, and there's people suffering with like arthritis, different health issues because of lack of inactivity. I mean, if you just sit down, the body is going to respond by turning into mush, really.
Right, and a lot of us that have jobs and work, we're behind a desk all day, sitting behind a computer, driving. It's not back 40, 50 years ago where we got up at the crack of dawn and our job was to be outside and in the garden and in the farms. And so our technology has really made us lackadaisical when it comes to physical activity, because we are stressed and we work over hours and we're tired at the end of the day.
Exactly.
We want to go home and sit in our lazy boy recliners. And I tell people, if you're a member at the fitness center, bring gym shoes and shorts and leave them in your car. And when you leave work, come straight there.
Right.
Because if you go home first, the chances of you coming back out are reduced significantly, because you see the laundry you have to do, and your kids have got homework, and you just go, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll start next week.
There are so many people that think just because they have a full-time job and they're up and at it at their job, they think, well, that's all the exercise I need, which that's a bad misconception. You got to get your heart rate up, and you got to steadily be at something.
That's right. A lot of people guide water exercise as not cardio because they're not dripping sweat when they get done. When you're in the pool, your body temperature is lower because of the water, and so it's different as if you are running on a treadmill or taking a land cardio class. Just the benefits of overall exercise, 3 to 4 times a week. I mean, ideally 7 days a week would be fabulous, but if you can get 2 to 3 times a week, at least 30 minutes of getting your heart rate up. And there's different formulas and different phone apps you can use if you really don't know where to start.
Yeah.
At the fitness center, we have lots of different staff members that can help you set a goal or do a fitness evaluation. Maybe you've never had your cholesterol checked before, or you have not had a physical at your doctor for 20 years. And so it's making baby steps to decide to get in a daily routine.
Right. Well, you know, there's people watching right now by the way of TV, internet, listening by the way of radio. We would suggest to you, a powerful suggestion. Get into some kind of physical activity. Don't just sit down and let your body deteriorate, because there's going through so many health problems, hardening of the arteries, clogged arteries, and things like that, when it can be helped by just getting up and going out walking a little bit or anything.
Right. Your first goal doesn't need to be running a marathon. Okay, that might be your long-term goal. For someone that's never exercised before, I've had some clients that does not understand what soreness is. There's a difference between working a muscle and you're sore for a couple days and then you're injured.
Oh, yeah.
And if you've never exercised before, it's really hard to tell the difference between the two.
Right.
Drinking lots of water. I've had my cup of coffee this morning. I've not had my water yet, and none of us drink enough water. I think if we would substitute more water instead of pops and sweet teas and even juices are just loaded and loaded with sugar, that maybe that's your first goal, is to start drinking more water.
Exactly.
As you walk around your neighborhood or so.